Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. Got a quick question for you. What movies would you recommend someone that hates movies? And keep in mind, this person is me, so don't recommend like, Disney princess, although that probably would match my personality pretty well. But I'm thinking something like, I don't know, okay, I'll give you a list of movies that I do like. So, Hardball. You guys probably don't know what that is, but I see it's on Netflix now. Keanu Reeves. Any sport movies, really, Adam Sandler movies. But I don't like stupid humor, so I'm trying to think. Like, I don't like Family Guy, stuff like that. And it's just because when I make these videos, I like to have something to listen to in the background when I'm recording all this and getting everything together. And if there's not a game on, there's really nothing to watch. And I'm pretty convinced that there's nothing worth watching on Netflix anymore now that I finished Friday Night Lights and The League. But if you think there's a show out there that I'll enjoy, and I'm telling you, I don't like Walking Dead and all that other popular stuff that everyone seems to love, Orange is the New Black. Can't get into it. So if you think you have something for me, leave it in the comments below. Now we're getting to the food.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
So fun fact about your boy, I hate being challenged. Not because I'm scared or I'm not competitive, but it's because I'm selfish and I don't care what anyone else is out there doing. It doesn't motivate me, but I challenge myself and I'm competitive with myself, but that is about it. And maybe that's not a good way to think about things, but it's just the way that I am. But one of you fine people out there challenged me to make the most unhealthy salad that I can. And I thought this was a pretty good idea. So I took a screenshot of this and then someone sent me this link talking about the 10 most unhealthy salads. And I thought that this was crazy. I'm looking through these and most I saw was 1,400 calories for a salad. I'm like, I can definitely beat that. Okay, so I figured I'd give you guys the tour before I mix everything around. It's just your typical salad, we got the lettuce, the croutons, got some shredded cheese as well as a little bit of queso cheese. I didn't want to do the bacon bites or bacon bits. I don't know, but I didn't want to do that, so I used real bacon. And there's so many different chicken salads out there, but I've never seen one with a chicken nugget, but chicken is chicken, right? And the last thing, I will admit, it's a little bit out there, but there is some pizza cut up in the salad as well as, a little pizza over there, just to keep things a little bit interesting. So I'm gonna mix this all around and we'll see how it turned out. So I don't eat a whole lot of salad, but all you NPC bikini girls out there complaining about it, I don't know what your problem is. This is a pretty awesome idea, to be honest. Well, best salad I've ever had. Well, I am now a believer in salads, and I wasn't sure how it was all going to turn out. The one thing I was concerned about was when I was talking like the bacon in there, like bacon grease and lettuce, but you couldn't even tell. So you guys need to spice up your salads a little bit. I think you will be better off. Obviously, that was a little bit ridiculous, but hey, I had to prove a point. I win the challenge. So, for dessert, nothing too crazy. We're just gonna do some frozen yogurt, some Oreos, maybe a Quest bar, get some extra fiber, maybe have a Pop-Tart or two, I don't know. It's just the end of the night. Just gonna finish up with some food, and that's probably gonna be it for me. One of the greatest workout songs of all time. I feel like they just do not make music like that anymore. I mean, think about like that song, Eminem's Till I Collapse. When's the last time we've had a workout song like that? In the last 5 years. Papa Roach, Last Resort. It just doesn't happen anymore. But anyway, what I want to tell you guys is that I'm unfortunately not going to have enough time before I start traveling again for work to complete the peaking cycle of PRS and then move into either a mock meet or some max lifts. So what I'm going to do is just move straight into those max lifts because phase 3 of the program is essentially, the sun, a deload in itself. Sorry about that, the stupid sun is killing me. But what I decided to do is just move straight into my heavy lifting. So went into the gym today to do some bench press, and 250 pounds for a starting weight should not be very heavy, but we all know how my bench press has been going, and I wanted to at least have a lift that built a little bit of confidence, so that's what I decided to start with.
Believe me, you don't believe me, can't be
pretty good. I was hoping it would have felt a little easier, but I think bench, at least for me, is something that always feels heavy. The weight always feels heavy in my hands, and then I'll watch it back, and it's like, okay, the bar didn't move as slow as it felt. So I was kind of going back and forth whether after that attempt I wanted to go straight into like a max effort attempt, or just go up a little bit and make sure that I got the next lift and then do something a little heavier. And if I missed it that way, it wouldn't be as bad. So I did go the conservative route. So my next attempt is going to be 265 pounds. The true back plate locking and closing the door. Brick wall in the road, I won't move. The king, I'm like Roy in the ring, I can't lose. Show the face of what compare to man. You wanna walk? So you saw I did hit a little bit of a sticking point there, and that's usually the point where I fail the rep. So I'm really happy I was able to grind that out. I would have been pretty disappointed if I missed 265 pounds. Maybe it's all the greens I've been eating lately, but the next step I was like, should I go for an all-time PR, or should I just try to match what I failed last mock meet? And that is the approach I took, so I loaded the bar up with 275 pounds. Feels like a lion, got nothing to prove. Stubborn as a hot damn mule. God in my corner, nigga can't lose. Trying to take me out my hot damn shoes. Well, it wasn't the prettiest rep I've ever completed, but we did get it up, and I'm pretty pleased with that. Like I said, I did miss it twice at the mock meet that I completed about, what has it been, like 2.5 months ago now? Crazy, time flies. So overall, bench is moving in the right direction. Definitely not where I want it to be, but will it ever be where I want it to be? Of course it won't, because then I won't be able to complain. And if I can't complain, then I won't even have a channel. I'd have nothing else to talk about. So that's it for the workout for today. In a few days, we'll be going on to some deadlifts and some squats. But in the meantime, I gotta eat. Do you guys ever like start out like, oh, I'm not that hungry, but then all of a sudden just like clicks and you realize that you're just starving? Well, that's just what happened to me. I feel like eggs just make everything better. It's probably one of my all-time favorite foods, and it helps me get some fat in for the day, which I've actually been struggling with, believe it or not. So I went and added some real butter to these potatoes. It's gotten to the point where I'll be at the end of the night and I'll just have to eat like 4 tablespoons of peanut butter, which is never a problem, but I'd like to like balance it out a little bit better. So I'm gonna enjoy this. Speaking of nut butters, if you guys have any that you think I should try, let me know in the comments below. I've been eating a lot of peanut butter, almond butter. Kroger has their own brand. It's almost like a Trader Joe's cookie butter, but I'm always open to your guys' suggestions. So I think this is going to be the end of the video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give the video a like. I'm really excited to see these next few days how my lifting goes. Obviously, I'm pretty pleased with the way bench went. Hopefully we can keep some of that momentum going and hit a few PRs. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you next time.